So, you want to learn how to code or you want to learn how to become a developer, but where do you start? You might Google something or you might YouTube something, and everyone is saying something else. They say learn this language, learn that language. Some may tell you to go take a boot camp. That might cost you in the thousands. You don't need to do any of that. I've had a couple friends that are either in their undergrad studies now who've lost their internships, or I have friends that have recently graduated and are struggling to find full-time employment. And they want to improve their skills. They want to find a job working in technology or working as developers, and they don't know where to start. So I've kind of created this syllabus for them, but I think it's quite helpful for anybody who might want to get into this field. So I've decided to make a video and share it with all of you. Now I assume you have a basic STEM background if you're going into this. Now you don't necessarily need it, but I think it's quite helpful. There's certain times where you might be able to take a little bit more out of some of these courses if you have basic fluency in math and statistics. It's not needed. It's nice to have. Anyways, in your journey, the first thing you're going to want to learn is basic programming logic. If statements, Boolean logic, for loops, what an array is. And this first course in Python exactly does that. And it'll actually take things a little bit farther, and you're going to create a cool little capstone at the end of the course too, which you can later put on your resume and show employers. The next thing you're going to learn is Git and Linux. And there's one course here that covers both things. It's only 50 hours long. And in Coursera, the first week is free. So you could probably finish this course in a week and not pay. And once the course is done, it's yours forever. You can use it as a reference, like a textbook or something. So anyways, Git is like it's a version, Git is like a version control system for your code. It's something you're going to use in every single project you're going to do from now on, and any job that you're going to do working as a developer, anything to do with code as a matter of fact. And Linux is something also which is really useful, even if you might not want to use it continuing forward with the courses I've suggested here. It's still something that you can put on your resume. It's a great extra skill. The next thing you're going to learn is object-oriented programming. So this course in Java covers that. You're going to learn about classes and inheritances and polymorphism and all that great stuff. Really fundamental computer science stuff. The next thing you're going to do is this course in algorithms, which is not fun by any stretch of the imagination, but it's something that every single job will interview you on and test you on. So you have to learn this stuff. And once you finish the course, it's likely that you'll be going back to this course, using it as a textbook as you're preparing for these interviews. I've even seen some YouTubers sell courses to prep you for these interviews, sold at like hundreds of dollars. They charge hundreds of dollars for them. This will cost you $65 a month until you finish the course, and after that it's yours for free, so you don't have to waste your money on any of that. LeetCode is also another great resource for prepping for those interviews. Questions? The next thing you're going to learn is CSS3, HTML5, and JavaScript. This will teach you the most basics of front-end web development. The course does have a capstone at the end of it, and at that point you should use that opportunity to make a website for your resume. Put your work experience on there, put your education experience on there, and put your projects on there. So everything you're going to build from now on, you can put it on there. So an employer can click on it, and they can see what you have, pictures of your projects and whatever. The next course you're gonna, and also this course you could it says it takes 70 hours, but at this point you could probably finish it in a week, so you could probably get that one for free too. The next one, it's SQL, PHP, JavaScript, jQuery. You're gonna learn what a JSON object is and REST APIs. So there, you got a bunch of new skills to put on your resume there after this course, and you're also gonna learn how to build websites that can do a lot more. You're gonna learn SQL. You're gonna learn how to make a website with a database. So once you're done this course, I would suggest you to set aside at least a week full time, at least 40 hours, to make a good capstone project as best to your ability. The idea I've suggested here is create a Craigslist type bartering website. So it should have a login page. It should be that a seller and buyer and sellers can post an ad and buyers can respond to it. Like, it should look good. It's something you can show to your employers. It should be quite substantial. You should be showing all your abilities at this point. The next course, it's going to cover React, node.js, MongoDB, and Bootstrap 4. And these are all the newest, latest, and greatest web frameworks. And React is the most used front-end framework right now. You'll definitely, I think, if an employer sees that and they see that you can actually build something with that, it's gonna win you some brownie points, that's for sure. Once you finish this course, again, set aside some time, build something substantial, something you can actually show, and something, because the real learning happens when you're actually building something, when you're actually doing something with all this stuff. So yeah, I think at this point, you're about 800 hours in, and I think you're in a pretty good position now to get an entry-level position, working as a developer, possibly full-time, internship for sure. If you're stuck at home this summer due to the coronavirus, maybe you lost your job, maybe you can't find a new job, why not go through some of these? At the end of it, you'll have 3 projects, maybe more. You will have the fundamentals down. And I think, you're not going to know everything. You're going to have to there's still a lot of more learning ahead, but it'll get you, I think you'll be able to get yourself through the door after this. So